everyone, welcome back to the Tens of Abraham. I'm Tamir Kreisman from Israel, and this is my wife, Anarina Batzion Kreisman, from Israel too, Jerusalem more specifically. The reason I'm introducing my wife to you is, well, for two reasons. One, many of you already know her. She's been teaching for years, the city of David, all about Jerusalem, timelines and everything. And I'd like her to explain to those who do not know her exactly what her projects are, what she's doing, what she's working on. And then we'll take it from there. So, honey, please, tell the people.
Hi everybody, I'm Anarina Kreisman. I was Hyman, I'm Kreisman right now. Oh, he did that. And I work with the project Align with Zion. So everything about Zion and Jerusalem. When I started to work at the City of David 5 years ago, I just found that a lot of people want to know more about Jerusalem. Jerusalem plays such a pivotal part in the times coming. And there's a little bit of a misconception that most people think that the earthly Jerusalem is not important anymore. In Judaism, that is super, super important. More than that, if you look at the name Yerushalayim, you will see that there are two Jerusalems, one in heaven, one on earth, and everything that Tamir also has been teaching is about that connect that needs to happen again. So firstly, I teach about Jerusalem, how she was rediscovered, also how she fits into God's governance, because in the times coming you want to be positioned correctly. That means that you have to align yourself correctly. You can see that alignment in Daniel, when he prayed for 3 times a day, he faced Jerusalem, and he also faced the lion's den because of that. The more you align yourself physically and solically and spiritually with Jerusalem, you align yourself also with the way that God governs his world. So much to say about that, but all of that in the Align with Zion project that you can find on Align with Zion, ALIGN, alignwithzion.com.
Well, thank you. We will put the link below, not on the video, but on the description below. Now, part of the benefits of what you get from once you pay attention to what Anarina teaches is that you start to see the patterns emerge, and this way, once you start really paying attention to the timeline and truly aligning yourself with Zion, which is where the flow, the shefa that we've discussed so many times comes from Yesod down to Malchut, that's the alignment. This is her. What, me? You? No. This is
True
what
dad.
she's talking about. Exactly. So you can actually see the things that are going to take place before they take place, and you see it as clear as day. So again, pay attention. We're going to be teaching you guys some more about this, so you can understand exactly where you are and where we all are, especially since all the chaos and pandemonium that are going on right now in the world. It's all right there. So you don't have to fear, right? But Daddy is coming home. So you got to clean your house.
And there's something that you can do. There is something that you can do to make sure that you're in the right place at the right time and understanding what God wants for you in your personal life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we are here for.
Exactly. And speaking of personal life, I told you guys I would be sharing my story with you. Now, some of you have already known my story from different places, but like I said, you're getting the pure, unadulterated version over here, so you understand where I come from, and this is not just to puff myself up or anything like that. It's so you actually understand how low I've been and my journey upwards. And many of you that I speak to, you can relate. I've shared bits and pieces with myself, but now I'm going to tell you guys the whole story. In addition, my lovely wife has agreed to share some of her story because we have very interesting stories, and we come from complete different parts of the world, and we believe really that God has brought us together for this purpose right now.
And that we will also share with you how that happened.
Exactly. And again, our lives were turned upside down, and we left everything that we did against all odds to be right here in Jerusalem, and now we're doing this. Okay? We could have been doing so many other things, but this is what we need to be doing. So this is what's gonna take place in the tent of Abraham. over the coming weeks, especially since we are entering into Elul. What is Elul if it's not the,
Yeah.
Chodesh Haslichot V'Arachamim.
But there's also the time when the king is in the fields. Ani lidodi vidodi li. It's the time when God comes close to us so that he can get us ready for the times of judgments. So even in that, we're going to share more.
Yeah, and guess what? If you haven't been paying attention, we are currently in the times of judgments, and it's on its way down. Right now, you're just getting a trickle, but this is nothing. So we would like everyone to get, how should we say, prepared, but also, again, know who you are and where you stand, and know that God controls everything, even the lunatics outside, okay? They think they have power and control. They do not, right? It's whatever God gives them. That's it. So you're going to be seeing more of us in the near future. I'll keep doing the Parshat Shavua, of course, because you got to keep learning Torah. That is the most important thing. Again, with all the craziness out there, you keep to your Torah study. We're going to learn in-depth secrets. If you look at some of Anarina's earlier videos, I mean, she has such interesting guests on there. They discuss timelines, and these things are actually coming true. So again, these are not, we are not prophets, we never claim to be, neither are these people, but they pay attention to God's timeline, and then they know exactly what's coming. So that's it, just keep your eyes open. Anything else I forget?
I think this is where we say goodbye.
Yes,
Let them go on their merry way, and we will see you in the teachings.
Okay.
Shalom, shalom.